Unbelievable. Made to take it again. Unbelievable. Anyway, let's see if Casper Schmeichel can do it again. It was clean sheet Casper Schmeichel. And he scores.
By Leak, trustee. Going straight into it. Denaro, for that time, cleared by Randall. Trustee goes and then he sends it back, and it's actually.
Yes! Yes! Get in there, Nicholson! Yes!
Seven straight wins at the start of this Premiership season. McGregor pops that back in, away by Jordan.
What do you think of that score of the day?
Very hard work. Very hard work.
It was a nightmare, wasn't it?
As usual. Another day at the office, but personally, I was grinding and I was a bit nervous.
Aye.
Another day it was, forget that. That was a nightmare for me.
Was that?
For everybody.
Clean sheet Casper Schmeichel. He's not so clean sheet Casper Schmeichel now, is he?
No, one thing about Casper today, he was off his line with a penalty.
Aye.
And we're talking about inside about how goalkeepers, was it Grobbler who would go with the line indifferently. But anyway, it saved something, but they got it back. But Celtic today were disjointed in certain areas, but we must admit later on when Brendan changed the formation slightly, a lot better.
How do you think Rio Hatate got on? I thought he was missing in the first half.
It was missing in the first half. It was. Kuhn, okay, we scored the goal and things like that, but we need to look at the whole thing again.
Yeah.
But personally, Celtic, we've done the business today. We got 3 points. Hard work. I thought we were going to get a lot more, but the fans were fantastic, and we're coming back. And Brendan, I'm more confident with him.
Yeah.
And I think, Baz, personally, he knows the formation. But my favourite player is James Forrest when he comes on.
Yeah.
He changes the game quite a bit.
Yeah.
And that's important.
I think James is always going to go down as a player that it's Mr. Reliable even after 15 seasons.
He's very much so, and that's brilliant, and we need that, the players. But Desi Maida has been brilliant. Kygo, and he's fed, but I've got to say, for today, the opposition defended very well.
Yeah.
And I think we need to go back to the drawing board slightly and look at it. And going forward in Europe, we need to look at the whole ball game again.
We have to look at a lot of things. Never mind Europe. Who was the best player today? Because I thought Arne Engels had an off game. I thought he could have got brought off earlier, and it was difficult in that midfield. I mean, Callum McGregor was trying to pull the team around, but I mean there were so many players. I mean, Rio Hatate for me was non-existent first half. Who was the player of the match? I thought it was Trusty.
It was actually, and he did look at the whole thing, and the whole thing. I believe today we need to move forward again, and it's very important, especially when going against Aberdeen, and they're sitting there, and we need to change the whole strategy a bit.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see Forrest play more.
Yeah.
When you look at defence, we're missing Carter Vickers
Definitely.
to show the defence a bit, and a bit of presence. Callum McGregor, to me, he's been great. Last 4 goals outside the box, and today I thought he was going for it again.
Alan?
Going to finish my pint.
Who do you think was the best player of the day?
Best player? I heard him saying it was Trusty, or you saying? I thought Scales had a very good game.
Scales Ibis has a good game, but I thought Trusty, the Suns and your it's your missus.
Penalty
Jacksie
was
again.
one of the things. The penalty, but
The penalty. What can you say about the penalty?
it's one of the things. Just put his arm up. It was a penalty.
Scales does that more regular than any other player.
He does that. Yeah.
That's why I've never given him a man of the match, because I thought Trusty was better. It was some of the play that Trusty did at the beginning of the game I thought was fantastic. Some of the movement, his feet movement. But Scales once again, puts his hand up in the box and gives away a penalty.
After that, though, I mean, apart from the penalty, I thought he had a great game.
Yeah.
Really, 1-on-1 at the back, and he was winning them. And yep. I think McGowan, the substitutes turned the game for us. I thought McGowan was good, Forrest, and Mikiogo.
With that being said, do you think Brendan Rodgers got the lineup wrong at the start when you see how well we finished?
I suppose you could say, yeah, but it's very difficult. Just sometimes you got to win ugly. We've been used to winning so easily this season, but got to win some ugly games and all.
It's always
Ross County defended well.
for me. It was a typical away game at Ross County. I've been up to Ross County many times. You've been up there. Yeah, we've been up to Dingle, and it's like the game always plays out the same. It always plays out the same. You've got to break them down, and then the amount of goals that we've scored late on up there, it's been fantastic. It is what it is. We're still top of the league. Aberdeen play today. What do you think?
Not really care. We're top of the league for the next 2 weeks. Whatever happens.
We've just got to win the game
me the
in
final
2 weeks'
couple
time.
minutes.
We've just got to win the game in 2 weeks' time against Aberdeen on
That's
the
it.
19th.
That's a big one.
That's
That's
the
a
one.
big game.
That's a top of the table clash. Whether we like it or not, it's a top of the table clash.
Talk about the old firm and the new
Nobody
firm.
in fucking no fucking new firm, old firm pish.
But I'll tell you what, they talked about fucking Dundee and Aberdeen.
I'm taking him off for that. What did you think of the game today? I heard the old firm was ready to walk away, man. That's it. I think it was a decent performance in the end up, but at the start, I think a lot of the game, our confidence was shattered a wee bit going forward in the final third. Ross County, I think, defended well. To be honest, I think they did really well, but again, players you would expect. Callum, I thought Callum was at the game for big periods of the game.
The whole midfield was at the game.
I hope the full midfield was just kind of overrun at times, but again, you rely on your defenders for that. They done well, and in the end up, you got the result. So you've got to be happy with that at the end of the day. I was shouting and balling up there like a fucking maniac. Everybody's put their roast all about them, man, with me up shouting and balling. So, it was good. It was good to get the result, man.
So we needed to get
That was
the
it.
result. And
That was
that's
it. As
You're not
long
going
as
to win. You're not going to play.
see, the thing is, I've said to
Good
everybody,
football.
I'm not worried about them at the other side of the city. I'm not
No.
worried about them at all. I'm worried about us and what we do. And we got a good result in the Champions League, the first game, and it gives you a boost.
Yeah.
The second game, we've been absolutely shattered. But again, a lot of people had a go at Rodgers for going out and having a go. I don't have a go at that. I would rather go out and have a go and what he says get beat with 7 than go out and sit back and get beat with 4. A prime example is that today a team sits back and it defends for its life, hits on the break. If Celtic were to do it, there's only one outcome, and it's defeat. Ultimately, that's it. As I say the other night, I would rather get beat with a good few against a world class team than sit there and defend and get nothing. You know what I mean? You're going to get nothing anyway, so you may as well have a go. Do you know what I mean? So no, I'm delighted with the result today. I'm sitting there on a downer for 3/4 of the game. The missus wasn't happy, but I'm happy now. So that's
the
it,
main
man.
thing. And we won. See you later. Thank you.
Right, that's us done down at Paddy's Point. Celtic win the game convincingly. Not really. I told you that's what it would be like the first half. I said it would be a hard game. It was. The sun is out. Have a fantastic day, Celtic fans all around the world.